What's going on, everybody? It's your boy YS here in beautiful Dallas, Texas. We're here for the Dallas Card Show. If things look a little bit different, it's just because I am by myself this time. No Nick, no Tony, just gonna see my beautiful face the whole video. But this is my favorite show, actually. This is gonna be my 5th time going to Dallas. There's a lot of great deals to be had, a lot of big buyers. We got a lot of our bulk left because it is going to be one of the last big shows of the year. A lot of people are treating it as like the big last show of the year. So we got a lot of product here. We got this full case worth of stuff, and then we got this full case worth of stuff as well. So we're going to be trying to get a bunch of bulk deals for you guys, doing buying, selling, trading. You know how it is. We're going to try to clear out a bunch of our slab inventory, and then we're going to move it into some lower end and a bunch of raw, and just stock up as much as we possibly can on all of our whatnot stuff. But yeah, other than that, guys, we'll see you here shortly. Vendor night is going to be in about an hour, so I'll have a bunch of videos of, you know, getting set up, how it is, what kind of deals you're trying to do, what's advantageous about the vendor night, if you should buy VIP, if you shouldn't buy VIP. So we'll see you guys soon. What's going on, YouTube? Hey guys, this is going to be a little bit of a different video just because we had so many deals going on in Dallas itself that I couldn't really juggle filming and doing all the deals together. So what I ended up doing is taking pictures of a bunch of the deals that we're going to do or that we did do, and we're going to be going over them. That way you guys can get just a little bit more insight on my end, what I was thinking about the deal, why I did a certain deal, kind of things of that nature. This way you just get a little bit more thought process going on into the deals, rather than you just seeing the card and then being like, yeah, we bought it, you know, we got into it at a good price, this is what we're gonna flip it for. So just gets you to understand us a little bit better. And the first thing that I want to talk about is going to be just Dallas as in general. Like I was saying, it is my favorite show. And I would definitely suggest getting there on Thursday so that you can take part in the vendor trade night and setup, and then also in the trade night that precedes it, because Thursday was my personal best day at this show, and I just love Dallas in general. So if you guys can get to that, please do that. VIP tickets are only $30 and you get access to all 4 days, and everyone's a lot more relaxed. Everyone's a lot more willing to do deals. They just got there, you know, they maybe haven't even made their first sale yet, so they're just kind of trying to read the room and figure out everything that's going on. So I would definitely suggest going in for that. So the first deal that we're going to go over with you guys is going to be this bulk deal right here. As you can see, we traded about like 10 or 15 cards all into one LeBron PSA 10 Pop 38 rookie. I'll show you that card right here. For me, this is one of those deals that comes across like once a show, where you're actually going to be able to have someone come up to your table like, hey, I want to grab a bunch of bulk. Like, it was another dealer, a fellow dealer that I know. He's like, hey, I need a bunch of bulk for blah, blah, blah right now. I have some cards, like, do you want to look through it? And it was the first time I'd ever saw that LeBron, and I jumped at it right away. And I love those deals because you're able to get full market evaluation for all of your $100 to $200 cards and move it into one card that has strong comps. Like last sales were 6-1, 7-8, and 7-2. So that way I know at any point, rather than having to sell 15 cards, I can just go ahead and sell that one card, get my cash out of it, and move on to the next thing. So those deals are the absolute best. I love them so much. A lot of you guys, I'm sure, have seen this next deal already, but it actually is the Shield trade that I did with sports card investor Jeff. I traded my Colossal Josh Allen 2 out of 5 on card RPA BGS 910 for a raw Kyler Shield. Now, I know that a lot of people probably would think, like, why would you trade a graded auto of a laundry tag that has a shield on it for a Kyler Shield? that's non-autograph, nothing like that. Like, it's still an insert version. Why would you do that? And for me, the answer is the same thing as what I was talking about before, is just straight up liquidity. I know that for some reason, I've had that Josh Allen card for 3 to 4 weeks now. I do get a lot of oohs and ahs at it, but not a lot of people that are trying to buy higher end Josh Allen right now. But I have had so much movement on all of my Kyler stuff, on everything like that. So what happened was, I was just looking at the card, I was looking at the trade, and I was like, you know what? I feel like I could definitely move this Kyler a lot quicker than I could move the Josh Allen. So that's why I ended up doing the deal with Jeff. Because, you know, Jeff is more of a collector, right? He wanted a big Josh Allen for his collection, and I need something that was liquid. So that's why we did the trade. That's my opinions on the trade. I was super happy, and you're going to see later into the weekend what we did with that card. We traded into another card, traded that into more cards, and then we got cash out of it. So at the end of the day, I got my liquidity that I wanted out of the deal, and Jeff got his big Josh Allen that goes into his collection that he got out of the deal. So yeah, both sides are super happy with that deal. I think it was a win-win in my book. And we'll see a little bit later what we did with that Kyler. So another deal that we did was with one of my bulk buyers, Rithwick. This is the picture of it right here. As you can see in the first picture and in the second picture, we just did, I think it was like, I don't know, close to 80 or 85 slabs there. I love doing these bulk deals. There's about 35K market value for that. I always take care of my guys when we do bulk deals. This is the best thing about going to these shows, is knowing guys that come with money that want to do certain percentages, and just getting a bunch of stuff out of the way, so I can really focus on cards that, you know, I want to put time into. I can focus on investments, people that I'm looking for. I can focus on going to get whatnot lots, you know what I mean? I don't have to be concerned with, you know, how am I going to move these additional 85 slabs on top of all the other inventory that we have. This way I'm able to just be like, yep, let's get it all done. You get your percentages, I get my percentages, and we just move on. These are also another those 1 to 2 times a show that you're going to be able to get these deals. But boy, oh boy, do I love these. Shout out to my boy Rithwick. Drop it right here, RM Cards. Go hit him with a follow. All right, and one last deal that I want to go over on Thursday night was the deal that I did with my boy Lane at Layton Sports Cards. It was for the Mahomes XRC 9.5, the 9.5 gold press proof Devin Booker rated rookie, and the on-card auto of Connor McDavid from 2019 Clear Cut. This was a great deal for both of us. Same as always. I mean, Mahomes kind of going down, Booker's just Arizona Suns guy, so we love him, and I'm very much getting into hockey lately. I've really been studying the market. I think it's going to start going up at the beginning of the year, exactly the way that soccer did this year. So that's definitely my on the rise market right now. Just another one of those deals where we're just moving things for the percentages that we want to. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, guys, now we're into Friday. And Friday during the show itself, during the day, we didn't have too much movement. It was more just people coming up to us. But this is another one of those deals that came up to me on Friday that is, it's what I call the unicorn. It's the one deal that you get at every single show. Sometimes you'll walk away from it because you think it's a little too risky, and sometimes you go with it and you make out big, and that's actually what we did here. So the card is a Holland rookie refractor from Topps Bundesliga. It's the green refractor out of 99. It was actually bookend 99 out of 99, and it was a PSA 9. So the guy came up to my table, and we're kind of like working out a deal, and I gave him a certain price and he walked away from it. And then I did a little bit more research on it. I asked a couple of people that I know, and I suggest that you always do this when you're getting into maybe higher end cards that you don't know exactly market value for. You kind of have to go to some people that have better expertise than I do on the Holland market specifically. And they told me it was a really good price that I was getting into it at. So I literally just chased this dude down and just cashed him out right at the table that he was standing at. So I was very excited about this card. We actually did move it the next day. I originally bought it as kind of an investment vehicle. I know that he had just gotten hurt, but the way that I was looking at it is that I think that Holland long term is a better investment than Mbappe, just because of the simple fact that I believe that he is a better true goal scorer. So I was looking at it as an investment point because we had gotten into it so cheap. But as you'll see a little bit later on in the video, we did end up moving the card, but this is my reaction to getting it. All right, y'all, wanted to give you a quick update. We're here at the second day. I just got one of the craziest deals, landed an absolute whale. Look at that green refractor, and it's bookend 99 out of 99. Man, I'm super happy about this purchase. Haaland is a monster in my opinion. I like him a little bit more than Mbappe. I think he's more of a pure goal scorer. And if he gets in the Prem, man, he's going to go crazy. And just the green on it is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, guys, so I was super stoked about getting that Haaland. I really didn't think that I was going to move it. But this actually tonight is going to be, what we're going through next is going to be Friday night trade night. We actually did a good amount of deals at this Friday night trade night. I absolutely love the trade nights. I do about 75 to 80% of my business there. So this is a little bit of what happened at trade night there. What's going on, everybody? So we're taking the Connor McDavid that we got from that last Las Vegas show, as well as the Luka 10 gold, second year contenders. Taking it for the silver Josh Allen prism, as well as a Mahomey prism 10 and 100 cash. Great deal to be had, doing some deals at trade night. Thank you very much, sir. Let's go. We just traded the silver Allen and the Mahomes just for a little bit ago, and then my boy RM, let's go, baby. Picking it up, let's go, baby. All right, guys, so now that you saw what happened on Friday night, let's get into Saturday. Saturday actually was our second best day at the show, and it was a couple hours after I got there on Saturday. As like I was saying before, using the Haaland for investment vehicle. Someone gave me an offer for the Haaland that I really couldn't refuse. It was Messi white Mega Cracks PSA 10 background. So at the time it was a 158 pop, and then gave me cash on top of it where I could get to a comfortable evaluation for the Haaland. The reason why I did that is because I think that Messi card, currently at the time that I bought it, and even now probably still, I haven't checked the prices in a while, is a very undervalued card because it is like his bigger rookie and is a pop 158 in PSA 10s. So I think that's always going to be a strong card no matter what. And it's one of the best cards to have in the soccer market in general. So we definitely had to go with this trade, and this is how it went down. Doing a deal for the Haaland 9. Bleeker trade-in. We're doing Messi Mega Cracks plus a little bit of cash. The man Roberto, appreciate you, brother. Let's do it. So he gave me that deal, right? So then I was basically into the Messi for free off of the cash that we got from the deal. And I was really looking at the Messi. I was like, okay, well, now this is my investment vehicle because I thought it was an undervalued card and I thought it would go up. So little do you know, this is the card that I come across 15 minutes later. All right, y'all, we're back. I've been telling you, I can't say no to OV autos. This just came up to me. It's a 1 of 1 from Contenders 2011-12, 9/5/10 on card OV auto. Absolute filth bomb. Yeah, so I mean, that card came up to me 15 minutes later, and you guys know if you put an OV auto in front of me, I'm gonna fold. Especially being a 1 of 1, I just couldn't pass it up. So I did end up moving that Messi like 15 minutes later back to, or not back, but to Rithwick. Rithwick was literally my main buyer at this whole show, but we moved that Messi just to liquidate a little bit of money and to cover the OV purchase. Really happy about that one. All right, guys, and then after the OV auto, we had this little treat come up for Nick and Tony. you guys know they're Bulls fans, so I had to get this card for them. All right, everybody, we're at the end of Saturday right now. Just packed up the table, but came over to my boy Jay, and y'all know Tone and Nick are big Bulls fans, so they don't know this yet, but just got this for them, just for the PC. Oh, Lonzo action, need it. All right, guys, and then the last deal that we ended up doing actually on Saturday was selling that LeBron. So like what I was telling you, I was able to hold down for the card. I wanted to see if I could get a little bit more trade value out of it, but I just brought it to the right person that wanted the card, and he wanted to liquidate it. So yeah, we just wanted to get out of the card. I mean, it's like I said before, everything's all about liquidity in this business. And if I'm able to move anything, I'm gonna move it. So I was really happy about that one. And then Saturday trade night is where it gets a little bit interesting. All right, guys, Saturday trade night. So Saturday trade night, really the big thing that happened was I moved the Kyler Shield into this. The reason why I did this is because my Shield had no comps. And this exact card, but it was a black background on the NFL Shield, sold I believe October 1st for $28K on bids on eBay. So I got into that card just because it gives me more comps, it gives me more solid market value for the card, rather than the Shield being kind of up in the air of some person will value it for this, some person will value it for that. So I wanted to just get it more into a stable card, and lo and behold, literally an hour after I got the Kyler 1/1 Shield RPA, we moved it into this. So the reason why I did this is anything LeBron I think is super liquid. I knew at least 3 people that I could take those 2 cards to and liquidate them before the end of the show. And that's typically what I try and do on Sundays. I'll just go up to all of the dealers that I know and kind of, you know, curate cards for certain different dealers that I know that they're going to want, that I know that they're going to buy. I can get the dealers into those right price points that they want to be in, while at the same time making my margins. So we did end up selling those 2 cards a little bit later, but we'll go into that in Sunday. But we got a trade for those 2 cards and then a bunch of cash on top. So I was able to get the full market value for that card. And then like I was saying, Sunday the next day, Sunday really isn't that big of a day. I mean, it's really like 60% of the dealers are left. So either you're going there to buy from the dealers or you're going to them to sell very specific cards. And they have to be like, you know, 75 to 80% of market, just because dealers have spent most of their cash at that point and really aren't looking to buy. I think overall Sunday is a very uneventful day. You're kind of just taking in everything that's happened in the weekend. So there weren't really any deals on Sunday. I just moved those last 2 cards there. I'll pop up a picture right here for you guys. But yeah, that's about it for that. But overall, in totality, I love the Dallas show. This was my best show by far. So if you guys want to see more of these shows, more of these reviews, let me know if you guys kind of like this more personal angle to it, or whether you like the normal just like show videos that we do before. Make sure you drop a comment down below. As well, like and subscribe, guys. Hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next week. Mwah.